And then what's next? We talked about Coinbase. Coinbase. Not a lot of history on Coinbase at the moment. Actually, it looks like the Bitcoin chart on the logarithmic scale in reverse. But hey, they went public. It's a publicly traded company now as of April 2021. So it's really in its infancy stage. Most stocks looked like this when they first launched. They have a great week and then it's downhill from there. This is another one though, and I think Kathy's onto something. I think this one is basically at the bottom. But I will show you some details which are important and why I have not purchased yet. So looking at the Bollinger Bands, just as a nice indicator, on the weekly chart, of course, we do have room to go down. So right now we're at $63. We could find ourselves down here at 28, which tells me there's probably some ugly news to come for Coinbase. I do know that Coinbase is suing the SEC. I think it's the SEC because of this this letter that they received. Let's go back to it real quick. Whew, it's pretty bright. Yeah, so they got that Wells notice. The SEC is playing hardball, and I believe Tesla, or not Tesla, I believe Coinbase is coming back and playing hardball again with them. So we'll see what happens. Again, all those types of things could be something that drive the price down temporarily so that we hit that lower Bollinger Band. So again, lowest possible range for me, $29, $30, give or take. Again, this is where Kathy just bought. I would definitely be buying in this 40-ish range. If it dips into there, I'm gonna probably grab some. I'm a big believer in Coinbase. Let's put it that way. I believe Coinbase has been planning. They knew something like this was going to happen. And I think they're opening exchanges offshore now. The US is getting so strict that the All-American exchange is now looking to open things up. I think it's Brazil, and I think they've already launched their offerings out there. So those kinds of things, it's just like any big corporation, when they start opening business in other countries, it's only positive momentum, right? So, but looking at a company that started their offering way up at $428, and like crypto is down to, $50, $60. This isn't a short-term play. This is something where I will be purchasing, throwing away the keys for a couple of years, and that's just like crypto right now too. Crypto is not you can get some quick swing trades with crypto right now and with Tesla too. But the smartest thing to do is buy it and hold it until the top of the bull run. And that, in my opinion, is not until 2025, right? When we're looking at a 4-year cycle like crypto has, and Coinbase will be on that 4-year cycle as well because it represents crypto. 4 years from the last peak is 2025, the end of 2025, Q4. So that's what my plan is to hold Coinbase until that end of 2025. There may be some points in between where I do some swing trades. I'll often do that, but typically the swing trading I do is like 10% of my whole stack. So for example, if I have $100 or 100 shares of Coinbase, right? I will take 10% of that and swing trade with it on a regular basis. Let the other 90% just sit there because you know what? We're trading against algorithms and computers. So the probability of us winning all the time is not high. So we got to be smart, like these strategies that we're discussing. Okay. All right. So that's Coinbase. What else did we look at? Did we look at let's take off these Bollinger Bands. There's some simple moving averages here, but since the stock is so young, there's not much to look at, and they're all straight down anyways. That's the 100-week simple moving average, just straight down. And just like we talked about, just pushing the price down. Not leaving much room. If there was some kind of blast up, we could hit up to a 150 on some kind of crazy move over a few weeks time. If there was some kind of big short squeeze, here's an example of that back here. Here's another smaller example. Here's another medium-sized example. Here's another one. That's what this is. Okay. So I'm not saying that's going to happen. Just looking at the movement of this stock, you can expect something like that. But to me, the money is down here, $40-ish. So I've got a nice falling wedge that Coinbase found its way into. Really ugly, man. But what this always means to me, especially looking at crypto all these years, this just means we're in a triangle, a falling wedge. We're going to ping pong like you saw in my drawing. We're going to ping pong in this until we can't ping pong anymore. And then guess what? We're going to be so low, 30-ish, $40-ish. I went a little too low there. But there's going to be only one way out, and that's up. Okay? Right? And that will likely be from this drawing that we just did. Where is that? October. So that's at the end of the year. We will make our way out of this. And that could be the start of... It could be the start of the bull run, really. The end of this year, the beginning of next year. And when I say the start of a bull run, I mean a move up like this. Now, finding our way down from here is, to me, just not probable. I don't see it. I don't see the lines. I don't see the trend lines. Looking at the company and what they do, I just don't see it. We're in the crypto winter right now, the bear market bottom. We do have more to go, but that could be this right here, right? So I would not be betting on anything lower. Okay. So with that said, I think we talked about stocks enough. Our next video we'll get back into to talking about things like Doge, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and we're going to have fun doing it too. This is exciting stuff, everybody. All right, well, that's it. Always remember to buy low, sell high, and never sell at a loss. Have a good one, everybody.